You know your Civil War ABCs? Starting with A. What Virginia site did General Lee surrender, which effectively ended the war? Say your answer all left. You don't say in time doesn't count. That is Appomattox Courthouse. What was the blade attached to the muzzle of a rifle called? Bayonet. What was the term for Northerners who moved south after the war during Reconstruction? Carpetbaggers. The New York City what were violent disturbances in July 1863, sparked by opposition to the Union's first National Conscription Act? Draft riots. What proclamation did Lincoln issue which declared enslaved people free? Emancipation. Where were the first shots of the war fired? Fort Sumter. What was considered the turning point battle of the war? Gettysburg. The 1862 Battle of what was between the USS Monitor and the CSS Virginia? Hampton Roads. Those two ships, the Monitor and Virginia, were considered what kind of warships? Ironclad. Who was the president of the Confederacy during the war? Jefferson Davis. Finish the Lincoln quote. I hope to have God on my side, but I must have blank. Kentucky. What notorious Confederate prison was in Richmond, Virginia? Libby Prison. Lincoln's suspension of habeas corpus was huge in securing which state's loyalty? Maryland. What mineral form of potassium nitrate was crucial for gunpowder? Nitrate. What were the formal documents passed by Southern states declaring their withdrawal from the Union called? Ordinance of Secession. What is the failed Confederate assault on the third day of Gettysburg known as? Pickett's Charge. Logs painted black to look like cannons are known as what? Quaker guns. What was the post-war period of rebuilding the South known as? Reconstruction. What was the Confederate General Thomas Jackson's nickname? Stonewall Jackson. What amendment was ratified in 1865? 13th. Which Union general rose to command all Union forces in March of 1864? Ulysses S. Grant. What state was the Confederate capital in? Virginia. Northern Democrats who supported the Union were known as what? War Democrats. What Civil War badge was this? X-Corps. What term did Confederates often use to describe Union soldiers? Yankees. And what was the governor of North Carolina during the war? Or who was it? By the way, if you're someone who likes these intellectual trivia games or videos, I built a trivia board game. So you can bring these trivia fun games to your house and compete with your friends in a trivia battle, and the losers get drunk. This is my game, Drunk on Trivia. Get it? The link in my bio. It's on sale, but that is Zebulon Baird Vance. How'd you do?